Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Basically the last video, my first video, it's just an introduction as to where this channel was going to go. Now, the ultimate reason why I'm compelled to discuss this, to bring this topic up in the first place, is because I feel as though it's been like a tap on the shoulder kind of a thing, more like, get to work, you have a mission to do, and that is to deliver to humankind a better answer than the one that is most dominant, which is the God of Abraham religion answers. There's a whole lot of things I want to discuss on this channel, and I hope to do it in a way that doesn't really offend people, but that's impossible. I mean, geez, even just I have a Tumblr blog, brianwise.tumblr, and even on there, even from that, I've gotten negative, things like, I'm a heretic and I deserve to be stoned, with rocks. So really the one thing I think I can concentrate on for this video, at least, is the concept of enlightenment, and how it is that I'm going to use that in the course of these videos and things, and how I'm going to define those kinds of things. Enlightenment for me was a moment of true equanimity. I have achieved enlightenment, and it was not something I was searching for. Because you know how some people say, well, I'm on a quest for enlightenment. The truth of enlightenment is it cannot be found in a physical place. You cannot go on a journey to get there. Because it is not a tangible, physical kind of experience. Enlightenment is an emotional, truly emotional, spiritual, non-physical experience. So anybody who says that enlightenment, which is further defined by this concept of equanimity, anybody who says that was physical for them and that it was a bona fide, true state of equanimity, isn't really. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing is what I'm getting at. And there's at least one of those in the pack we know of. But in any case, the Buddhism definition for equanimity is, it's one of the four sublime attitudes and is considered neither a thought nor an emotion. It is rather the steady conscious realization of realities transcendent. Sort of like, I can't pronounce this word. It's transcendence. Meaning that, you know how life has a momentum to it. That is what the Buddhist definition of equanimity is. It's more or less where you really come in contact with this reality. It is a total moment of absolute true realization. That's what I'm really getting at as far as the definition of equanimity goes, and how that implies to enlightenment. The Western definition of equanimity is mental calmness, composure, evenness of temper in a difficult situation. But I was going for something much deeper than that, and that is what I achieved. Now, and this is what I called out in the first video as to basically how it is that I was kind of tapped on the shoulder by God. This is the process of how that event went. Now, what happened was, in March of 2006, I kind of just asked myself a question. I just said, I wonder if God really does hate me, the person that I am. Because where my life was at that point, my interpersonal relationships, especially those of a romantic nature, always seem to crash and burn. And so I thought, well, and you know, considering the constant beat down that society gives you, that's what I really kind of questioned myself in all true sincerity. I wondered if really or not God truly did hate me for the person that I was. Well, a month later, I just asked that of myself in total sincerity and just let it go. I didn't think another word about it. It's just a random thought that passed through my head. And then a month later, in April, I had a memory of that. Acknowledged the memory. I remembered that. Yeah, I remember asking myself that question. And then the very next thought was an answer to that question. And that was like the key in the lock that turned a mechanism that brought within my mind a state of true, genuine equanimity that allowed me to receive divine enlightenment. And that is really where I am at in this state of consciousness that I currently have. I have been touched by a divine influence that has truly enlightened me, that is, as in the prophetic terms of eyes and ears and shall be raised and all that. Yes, I've had that happen. And it has changed everything about me, the entire course of my life and everything. And this is now what I want to try to tell you all, is what that's about. So, that pretty much concludes today's video. See you next time.